Back here on the south side of Chicago. This one pretty much all over, but the shouting as we check our game summary to see how we've gotten to where we are. Now at the plate, David Dahl, 3 for 4 so far and seeing it well in this ball game.
David Dahl.
First delivery to him on the way. Swing and a liner, but foul. High in the air out to center field. Engel has it in his tracks. 1 out.
Up next for Colorado, the third baseman, Nolan Arenado.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Nolan Arenado. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, it's been an offensive explosion for him today. There's a fight at the bat rack. Everyone seems to be putting barrel on baseball in this lineup.
And a liner foul into the seats down the right side. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Jimenez will wait on it. And there's the second out of the inning.
The first baseman, number 9, Daniel Murphy.
Digging in to try it again, Daniel Murphy. He's doubled and singled in 4 at-bats in this contest. He's ready. Here's the first offering. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. And that is off the wall in right field. The relay, and he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
Up next for Colorado.
Wow, when you're swinging the bat like he is, you want the game to go to extra so you can get some more ABs. That's his 3rd hit of the game, and his swing just keeps getting better and better. Almost hit that one out of here, but he'll take a double anytime.
Stepping in now, Ryan McMahon. He swings and lines it to left, and that's in there. Base hit. And the runner at third will put the brakes on here as they didn't want to chance it even with 2 outs.
Hey, sometimes you need a little bit of luck too as a pitcher. This ball absolutely scorched. Actually hit so hard that it wasn't able to drive a run in.
Yeah, I'm actually surprised. I know that ball was hit on the line. Surprised the third base coach held him with 2 outs.
In now, Raimel Tapia. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. Trying to keep it going. A perfect 3 for 3 thus far. Into the corner and slicing foul. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. Pops this one up. And this is going to work out for him. It's a base hit. Notch 1 in the score column as the runner from third crosses the plate.
Wow. This has been a memorable game, but for all the wrong reasons. They've given up a staggering 18 runs here, and they can't go home yet. Can you say painful?
Next for the Rockies is the DH, Yonder Alonso. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. First delivery to him on the way. 0-1 the count. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Lifted the other way to left center. And no one can corral that one. Base hit. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second.
This is just bordering on ridiculous now, guys. 19 runs in one game. To say that they're having some success at the plate would be like saying some kids are excited at Christmas.
Evan Marshall comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. Tony Walters will be the first one to greet him now, as he'll do so with runners at the corners and 2 out in the inning. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. No balls and 1 strike. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. And he goes the other way as this is hit high and deep out to straightaway left. And that's off the left field wall. And he is into second base with a double. His 3rd hit this afternoon.
I mean, that had to feel good right there, Dan. That's his 3rd RBI of the game and extends his team's lead. They might have this one locked up.
Boy, I tell you, those are always big, those add-on insurance runs. Big RBI right there for a little bit more breathing room.
Into the box, Charlie Blackmon. High and deep down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. Working on a good line in this ball game. 3 for 5 thus far. Now the 0-1. Got him reaching there. Strike 2.
Sometimes guys get a little less aggressive pitching with a couple of runners on base, but not here. That was 2 good fastballs to take control of the bat and get the count to 0-2.
Line drive to left. Boy, and the shellacking continues as this is down for extra bases.
Sometimes it's hard to explain when a game is this lopsided. A lot of things just kind of snowball on you. One thing leads to another, a big hit, which leads to another, some bad defense, some shoddy pitching. Next thing you know, you look up and you're on the wrong side of a whole lot of badness.
Now at the plate, Trevor Story, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss. Blackmon stands at second with 2 gone. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. And it's a foul ball. Hit the other way out toward right field. Moving under it, Garcia. And the inning is over. 9 men come to the plate, however. 5 of them score. On now to the bottom of inning number 7. Rockies lead this one 22-0. Into the box now, Jose Abreu. He struck out and bounced into a double play in his first 2 at-bats.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Now Abreu connects deep to left. And out of here, and I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. It's a solo home run for Jose Abreu, but they're going to need a few more here as they're still well behind.
Well, they're not there yet, but a solo homer to lead off the inning will do wonders for any team's confidence. We'll see if the next few batters can continue the comeback effort here. Just need to string some good at-bats together now.
Into the box now, Yohan Moncada.
Yohan Moncada.
Strike one to start the at-bat. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. The windup and the 0-1. Ground ball left side. And that's through for his first base hit in this one.
Hey, not a bad pitch right there. Off-speed pitch down in the zone. You thought he would set that up pretty well. The previous pitch was a real good fastball up.
Yeah, I think the hitter was sitting all over that one, Dan. I really do. He saw that fastball up for show. I think he thought to himself, here comes the off-speed.
Standing in now, Eloy Jimenez, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one.
We're moving along late into this one, and it's no surprise this guy continues to pitch well. Over 80% of his first pitches have been for strikes. And when you're doing that, you really put the hitters on the defensive.
Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike two. Got him. And that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ball game. Pretty clear he didn't like the call there on the outside part of the plate, but probably too good to take, and he's down on strikes for the second time.
Yeah, that pitch was right on the black. Beautiful pitch, and even if we had robot umps, he'd still be out. But the only difference would be he wouldn't be able to complain about it.
Stepping in, James McCann, 0 for 2 for him to this point. Here's the first pitch to him. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike.
You know, guys, sometimes guys don't like pulling the trigger 0-0. They want to see something go by, calibrate the speed, calibrate the brake, and then make their adjustments off that. Maybe that's the case right here.
Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike. Oh, and he's really got the strikeout pitch working now as he notches number 9 in the ball game.
Boy, there's the perfect pitch right there. The straight changeup. He hadn't used it yet in this at bat. And what does he do? He uses it, pulls the string, and gets the big strikeout.
In now, Matt Skoll. Lifted the other way down the left field line. On the run is Dahl. Into the corner. He makes the catch to end the inning. A run on 2 hits, and they leave 1. 8th inning coming up. Colorado's out in front, 22-1. Digging in, David Dahl. He'll start us off in the 8th.
The left fielder, David Dahl.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. No balls and a strike to count. With this one almost in books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Now batting, third baseman, Nolan Arenado.
So stepping in, Nolan Arenado. He's looking for his 3rd hit of the ball game here. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he goes down and gets this fastball and takes it high in the air to deep straightaway center. Boom goes the dynamite. Two-run shot to straightaway center, his 2nd of the game, as they just continue to pour it on here.
I'll tell you, guys are scrambling in the dugout to get to the plate now, and I can't blame them. Seems like everyone's getting in on the action. That's the 7th home run of the game. When it rains, it pours, I guess.
The first baseman, number 9, Daniel.
Stepping in now, Daniel Murphy, as he will swing and miss on a fastball on the outer half. It's strike one. It was a two-bagger for him in his last at-bat. Comes set, and the 0-1. Line drive to center field. Engel is right there, one down.
The batter, number 24, second baseman, Ryan McMahon.
Coming to the plate now, Ryan McMahon. He reached on a single last time and later wound up scoring. First pitch coming. Here it is. Hard ground ball to third. And that'll just sneak past his outstretched arm, a base hit.
What a nice piece of hitting right there. Didn't try and do too much. Stayed on the attack, kept his hands inside the ball, and took what the pitcher gave him.
Into the box, Raimel Tapia, as he hits one on a line to left field. Jimenez is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for out number 2.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Yonder Alonso. Your attention, please.
So
Now
they'll go to the
pitching for
bullpen
White
now, and
Sox,
it'll be the left-hander here
number
to face the
64,
upcoming left-handed batter.
Josh Osteen.
Yonder Alonso will be the first to greet him here as he stands in with a runner at first and 2 away. First pitch of the at-bat. Oh, and a hearty cut there to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Popped him up. Sanchez moving to his left, and that ends the inning. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. The Rockies are out in front, 24-1. Ready now for the White Sox, Yolmer Sanchez. We're in the 8th now, and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
Well, I've been very impressed with how this starter's going about his business, Pat. He's looked really sharp, and it's hard to know if it's had any effect, but getting that early lead from his offense could have really helped settle him in.
Here comes the first pitch. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike.
I know it goes without saying, but the best pitch in baseball is getting ahead with a first pitch strike. That's why this guy's been able to stay in this game, pounding the zone.
And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far.
Boy, he's just been setting him up and knocking him down all afternoon. We've seen a lot of punch-outs from him where he didn't get much resistance. 3 pitches right there, and see you later.
Standing in now, Adam Engel. As he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball, 0-1. No hits to this point. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. The 0-2 once more. Gets him looking at the knees for the strikeout.
Now batting, right fielder,
Back to the top of the White Sox lineup now, and stepping in, Leury Garcia will attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first two guys going down on strikes to start the inning. Lays off 1-0. 2 out, nobody on. High and deep down the left field line, and that will end up a foul ball. The 1-2 is in there, a called strike 3. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Tony Walters working on a good line in this ball game. 3 for 5 thus far. First pitch of the at bat on its way. Swing and a liner. Foul. Oh and 1, here it comes. Line to the right side. And this is a fair ball as it'll make its way toward the 335 sign. Throwing to second. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
The right fielder, number 19.
No doubt about it. He was looking fastball all the way there, and that's exactly what he got. Got the barrel out front and just blasted it down the line for an extra base hit. Nobody out, runner in scoring position. Great opportunity here.
In now, Charlie Blackmon pulls this one into the air out into right field. Garcia sprinting after it, but it's over his head and it hops the wall for a ground rule double.
Next for Colorado.
And this thing bounces over the wall, but I don't think it would have mattered if it stayed in the ballpark. Either way, the runner was going to score, and he was going to wind up at second. He drove that ball really nicely.
Stepping in now, Trevor Story as he rips it on the ground to second. And that's through into right field for a base hit. And they'll put the brakes on at third. Runners at the corners with nobody out.
I mean, you want to talk about doing your job and getting paid for it. There it is right there. Unselfish AB trying to work his guy from second to third. And oh, what do you know? Knock for yourself.
Into the box, David Dahl. Line down the left field line. But this will be foul. A swing and a high drive to right center field. Garcia looks up. Boom goes the dynamite. So a 3-run shot to right center field as this lead got even wider. Aaron Bummer enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
Number 39, Aaron Bummer.
Nolan Arenado will be the first one to greet him as he'll start fresh here with the bases empty following the home run.
Yeah, that last at bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile. But, hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
Here's the first pitch to him. No balls and 1 strike. Bummer rarely finds himself in much trouble out of the bullpen, at least in terms of giving up base hits. He's proven to be a tough guy to barrel up. Bases are empty here, nobody out. Swing, and this is also hit well out to deep center. Engel is going to get back and he'll put this one away on the warning track for the first down.
First baseman, number 9, Daniel Murphy.
So digging in now, Daniel Murphy hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out.
Yeah, pretty unlucky right there, Matty. Squared up a fastball nicely, and that's all you can do. You just want to be on time for the heater, and he's prepared for this next AB.
Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. Around first is Murphy taking the turn for second now. And he'll pull into second with his 4th hit of the ball game.
The batter,
I think they're way past due changing their approach to this guy. Whatever they're doing strategy-wise, it's not working. That's his 3rd double of the game, so he's feeling pretty good at this one.
Into the box now, Ryan McMahon. Lifted down the line in left. On the run is Jimenez. And they can't run it down. Well, he's got him in the palm of his hand now. It's 0-2.
For the most part, he's looked really locked in at the plate in this game. Not so much on that swing, though.
2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. That's lifted the other way out to left. Waiting on it is Jimenez. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Up next for Colorado, the center fielder, Raimel Tapia.
Stepping in, Raimel Tapia. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here.
Yeah, he hit it hard. That's all you can ask. You can't control the result sometimes, Matty. Just unlucky with the placement.
From the stretch. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Jimenez is in pursuit. He makes the catch. What a play on the run to end the inning. So they nearly bat around here as 8 men come to the plate and they push across 4 runs. One more shot coming up will go to the bottom of the 9th. Rockies lead it 28-1. Up next for Chicago, Tim Anderson. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
Well, there's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. If he's going to have the ability to flip that in there whenever he wants, this is going to be a tough test.
Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
He's feeling it out there on the mound, just getting the ball and throwing it with a lot of confidence right now.
Out in front of that one, may have been looking fastball. Good job just to make contact. Here comes another 0-2. Hit hard up the middle. And that is by him on into center field. So good hitting on 0-2 nets him a leadoff single. As we take a look at his numbers, a couple of things jump out at you.
Definitely, Matt. He's been throwing it by guys the entire game, but that leads to some high pitch counts, and that's the case here. After that hit, you have to wonder if he's starting to get a little bit fatigued.
Yeah, and in today's game, everyone seems to want to err on the side of caution in terms of pitch counts. He's set, and the pitch. Fouled away. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. A high fastball is in there.
The guy on the mound must have a different scouting report than we have right here. This looks like a beautiful situation for a double play right here, but he continues to pound up in the zone.
Anderson gets his lead at first, nobody out. Got him. As he just continues to mow down these hitters. 13 strikeouts now.
The great equalizer, the changeup. That was a really good job of getting him to offer at that one out of the zone, and it was all set up by the fact that he got ahead in the count and forced the hitter to have to protect. That's the name of the game.
Standing in now, Yoan Moncada, as he lifts it in the air to right field. Blackman is under it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Now batting, number 74.
White Sox down to their final out. And up next, the exciting Eloy Jimenez. He's set. Here it comes. Swing and a miss, 0-1.
You know, they finally get the leadoff runner on. It would be sad to watch him waste this opportunity. Somebody's got to come through with a base hit.
And this is swung on and missed. So with that, they find themselves down to their final strike here this afternoon. The White Sox down to their last strike. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone.
Well, you don't want to get caught looking for the final out. That's a tough pitch to lay off. Impressive that he did.
Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Close there, but he doesn't get the call with the breaking ball.
Tried to work in the backdoor breaking ball there for a strikeout, but he just couldn't quite get it to come back to the corner. That's a really tough pitch to hit if you can spot it.
Looking for the complete game. Here's the pitch. Back up the middle. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. As we take a look at his numbers, a couple of things jump out at you.
And here's the thing from a pitcher's perspective. You look at this line and you think, wow, he's been sitting guys down all game long, and that's true. But on the flip side, his pitch count is up there. You have to wonder if he might be starting to get a little bit tired in this one.
Yeah, and in today's game, everyone seems to want to err on the side of caution in terms of pitch counts. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike one. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Hit sharply, but foul down the right side. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Popped him up. Walters waits on it. Makes the catch, and that's the ball game.
Yeah, and sometimes you just need a guy to go out there and battle. It doesn't have to be pretty all the time, but just good enough to get the job done. Well, this guy, he was a heck of a lot better than that, going the entire 9 innings, saving his bullpen, and getting the win.
28-1 the final today. The Rockies combined to hit 8 home runs en route to the win. Kyle Freeland is the winning pitcher of record. Lucas Giolito was hit hard to the tune of 7 earned as he takes the loss. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney down on the field, and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. Thanks for watching MLB Network.
Time of the ball game, 4 hours and 33 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.